Hi, everybody. I hope everyone's doing good. Thank you to Christopher Burkhart for asking me to be a part of Honky Tonk Heroes. I played in a lot of bars and honky tonks, especially starting out. These days I play my own songs for the most part, but early on with my own band and with other folks, we all played a lot of classic and older country songs, honky tonk songs, lots of Merle Haggard, George Jones, and of course, lots of Johnny Cash. One of my favorites from back then, even though it's not one of his more well-known songs, is a song that Johnny Cash wrote with Bob Dylan called Wanted Man. I'll sing a little bit. Wanted man in California, wanted man in Buffalo, wanted man in Kansas City, wanted man in Ohio, wanted man in Mississippi, wanted man in old Cheyenne. Wherever you might look tonight, you might see this wanted man. Well, I might be in Colorado or in Georgia by the sea, working for some man who may not know who I might be. And if you ever see me coming and you know who I am, don't you breathe it to nobody, 'cause you know I'm on the lam. Wanted man by Lucy Watson, wanted man by Jeannie Brown, wanted man by Nellie Johnson, wanted man in this next town. Well, I've had all that I've wanted, a lot of things I've had, and a lot more than I needed of some things that turned out bad. I love the whole outlaw vibe of the song and that great guitar lick that I'm pretty certain comes from Marty Stewart. Johnny Cash was a hero to a lot of us for his music, but also because he stood up to record companies, to politicians, and he stood up for social justice and for peace. That takes a lot of guts, and he did that for most of his life. It's pretty well documented, though, that early in his career, when he was younger, he went through a dark period, strung out on pills, not eating, not sleeping, and a man like that, misdirected, can get into some serious trouble, and he did, arrested 7 times. In 1965, Johnny Cash was arrested in Starkville, Mississippi, reportedly for picking flowers, but I've heard a few versions of the story. A friend of mine who grew up there and was living there at the time said that it involved pulling up the prize tulip bulbs from the garden of the woman who was the president of the Horticultural Society there in Starkville. It's kind of a big deal in that part of the country. And that it may or may not have involved him being naked at the time. So kind of wild, yeah. I wrote this song a few years ago, kind of in tribute to Johnny Cash and his wild spirit. It's called the Starkville Blues. And I tried to write it from the point of view of Johnny Cash, and I tried to imagine how he might have felt about the town of Starkville, Mississippi after he got out of jail. I hope you like this.